What's good, everybody? What's good? Welcome to the Hassan Tahir Show. I'm back, and today we got a special guest, Big Lag. What up, Big Lag? How you doing?
What's up, son? What's going on, Big?
What's up? What's up? How you been? How's everything?
Everything is
Ah,
blessed, man. Blessed,
that's
blessed, blessed. We cool. So
that's what's up.
everything cool. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of cut it off, but yeah. What up, everybody in the chat? What up, Moni? Oh, how is your music? What you got going on in your music?
Man, we got a plethora of music out. We soon. So I've been working on some new. We on every. I just dropped that. The name of that song was. And what's the damn? Dick It on Purpose. Yeah, we just dropped Dick It on Purpose. Everybody fucking with that. So it's out now
Oh,
on our streaming platforms too. Yeah,
wait, who is
it's
Mrs. Clinton? Do you know?
who?
Have you heard of Mrs. Clinton? How you doing, Mrs.
Miss
Clinton?
Clinton?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
Hassan.
know.
Oh, okay, okay. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Miss Clinton. And this is Big Lag, Miss Clinton, Miss Lag.
What's up,
Big.
Miss Clinton?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm all right. I had to come support Hassan for a few minutes while I'm out here in Atlanta in this traffic.
Oh, ATL already. That's what's up.
But what
Uh,
we talking about? What you guys been talking about?
no, I was asking Lag because he's a rap artist from Dallas, Texas, and he's just coming out with new songs. And are you coming out with a new music video or no?
Yeah, it's gonna be a new video. Yeah, I'm gonna try to drop like 2 or 3 videos. Uh, I'll say in the next about 6 months, drop 3 videos.
Okay, okay.
So
Are you
time
gonna
to
do
get
like a
everything together, you'll start seeing the videos drop.
Okay, I got you. Are you gonna do any tours or no? Like in around Texas?
Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that. Nah, it ain't gonna. Nah, it ain't gonna be no tour or nothing. I just keep music. I keep the music flowing because I got a core fan base. So I try to keep some fresh music. You know what I'm saying? Unless something happened that make me have to get out there and tour or something like that and do some shows. But I'm just keeping the music fresh, keeping it going, man.
Okay, okay. Miss Clinton, do you have any questions? I know you just heard or no? Any opinion?
No. Well, my question is how long are you gonna have your live up? Because I may have to come back.
Well, I was planning at least to do an hour, at least an hour,
Hmm.
unless more people come on, and then we could keep the conversation going. But if no
Hmm.
one comes up or nothing interesting happens, at least an hour max, and we can
Okay.
go from, and we can go from there.
Okay, that's cool. I'll be back in a few. How long the live been up?
But we barely started, so it's only been 5 minutes. So,
Okay. I'll be back in about 30, give or take.
all right, all right. You have a good day. Be safe.
All
What up,
right.
Cameron? What up, Annie? What up, Cap? What up? Everybody just came in. Salute. What up, Palm parents? And on the panel, we got Big Lack. Everybody, so we appreciate Big Lack. We're supposed to have more people, but no one. Everybody got busy, or some emergency happened. So salute to everybody. Lack. So, what is your opinion on the YouTube and what's going on and all the mess on YouTube?
You talking about the
Like,
Mo3 sector?
or any sector, all the mess, all the mess. Like, do you think that they should
I
be
don't know.
like
I ain't gonna lie.
a red line, like do not cross this red line, or it's too late for that?
You think it should be what now?
red line, like so, okay, certain things we cannot cross. You see what I'm saying? But you think it's too late for
I
that?
mean, no, that's dead, man. Shit, you know. I don't know if you talking speaking specifically for the Mo3 sector, but I don't really see the Mo3 sector being no different from anything else, man. You got some of these major bloggers. You got King Academics. Who else? Some Charleston White. You know, that's what they do, man. This shit like a sport to these YouTubers when it comes to doxing people's lives, being in people's business, Tasha K's, all of that shit is kind of the same shit. But you know, it's a difference when motherfuckers is doing it maliciously. You know what I'm saying? I understand reporting on trending news and shit like that, but you got motherfuckers they use it just to make people try to look. I feel like YouTube is just a place where people can come and be hoe ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You want to be a hoe ass nigga? Come to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a doxing bitch? Come to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You want to be somebody that's trying to make somebody look bad? Go to YouTube. They do it on Facebook and shit like that too. But you know, it's just a media game, dog. It's just a media game. Then you got some of these motherfuckers that be so invested in your life, they wake up, shits, piss, and breathe another motherfucker instead of you know, building their own motherfucking shit up. These motherfuckers are down to lose everything they got going in life just to try to prove and make somebody else look away. I feel sorry for them. Good luck with that shit.
But they gotta keep having the views and the clicks. You know, like drama sells. Like that's the problem.
I
And
really
drama,
think the ones that I mean, yeah, drama sells if you're doing it on a scale where you making some real money, or you know, trying to get to the level of the J Academics and all. But it's a way of reporting on trend the news. But when you make it personal, you know, you become you sound like a hurt bitch on here. And I can understand the Tasha K's, the BJ Academics, all of those guys like that. They report on trending news every day. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily make it personal. You know what I'm saying? You might not like their opinions. You know, everybody's entitled to an opinion. But when you got a motherfucker that wake up every day, shit, sleep, piss, and breathe, a certain motherfucker, you know, that's what you call overly invested. That's what you call a hurt bitch or a hurt bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Each eye sneakers run around this motherfucker.
but okay, so lag. Do you think because that goes for anybody? You think because they didn't join your group or you didn't welcome into the group, so they decided to go with the enemy and attack you? Well, not you. I'm saying in general, and this is like for everybody.
No, I
You
think a
know,
lot of times it be that. A lot of times it be just getting off on the wrong foot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just go along to get along. So you might have a person that comes along, and all of a sudden everybody is interested in their story or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And instead of taking the time out to get to know the person that you coming at, you know, you just go along with whatever people say, and you just make that your thing. And before you know it, once people realize, if and when people realize that this is actually a cool person, actually a likable person, funny person, somebody that people gravitate to, I think they don't like that. Like once they realize that the go along, get along that they was doing didn't work in their favor, and it really only helped the person that they put all their attention into. You know what I'm saying? I think they get even more bitter and sore about the shit. And before you know it, it consumes their life, and they fucking spend 2, 3, 4 years trying to make a person look away that don't give a fuck. All right, good luck with that. You know what I'm saying?
and how, what do you think the solution to end is? Do you think that the person that does the doxing or
I mean,
like
me personally, if
we
you
should
want,
cut them off? Like everybody should agree we should stay away from this person. So
no, I
so
mean
nobody-
the real solution is to really just put a motherfucker in a grave. You know what I'm saying? And rid the world of the plague that these haters bring to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should die in twos or threes. So, make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Make everybody shit the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just me dreaming. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to rid the earth of these haters, man, and the plague haterism that they come with. Kill all them bitches. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
I
no.
don't know.
But you can't get everybody though. That's the problem. You can get one or
Nah, you can't.
two, but you can't get. No, what I'm trying to say is when somebody like docs or trying to flag you or some shady stuff like that, like everybody
Nah,
should come
you
to
just
agreement. Stay away from this person.
you just keep
And
going because one thing about it, you can stay away from all you want. They gonna make a point to make sure they stay close to you. So that's a them thing. You know what I'm saying? They watch your every move. They watch everywhere that you go. They gonna find somebody who's listening to you. If they do lose track of you, they gonna try to slow you and fuck your money up, or they thinking they fuck your money up. See, these motherfuckers be so small minded that they think that a few YouTube coins changes a person's life, like they don't have a real life going on. But I think it's just the personality, man. When you got a strong personality, a lot of people not gonna like that. When they sit back and they see a lot of people fuck with you just on the strength of who you are, you ain't got to, put on no mask for this shit, and people just gonna naturally gravitate to you. And they don't really see that for themselves. Yeah, they can be envious, bro. If you think it's not jealous haters and envious people in this world, you dead ass wrong. I'm telling you. You can't have one without the other though. You can't have good people without bad people. You can't have players without haters. You can't, you know what I'm saying? So it's certain motherfuckers that they don't mind being a hater. Like once they put that jacket on, they pretty much got to embrace it because everybody can see them for who they are. So they might as well just stick to that shit. That's who they use.
no, but I do agree with you what you said earlier. Some people deserve to get hurt real bad. Like you find them and beat the shit out of them. Now that I'll definitely agree with you. You gotta hurt
And see,
somebody.
they all about the YouTube antics and shit. But see, when that shit show up at your doorstep with and it will not be and it's not televised, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker just keep on doing what you do. And one day good news or bad news gonna beat you home, man. And it's just how this shit kind of be going for some of these guys. I see it happen all the time.
Yeah, but people want like especially when it comes to the internet in general, right? They need a
Mm.
reaction. So let's say they did something to you, you reacted, they go on their platform, they react to you and they say more extra stuff, either they're lying or whatever, and make things even worse. So if you don't give them the reaction, there's nothing there. They can keep talking, but that's not gonna lead nowhere because there's no response to that. Doesn't mean you're a coward. It just means like you can talk to yourself. You can make up all the stories you want. That's like
I don't know, man. Maybe for some other people, like they like to listen to people that know that they don't like them. I don't listen to people that I don't like. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Unless
yeah,
somebody send me a clip or something or some shit, I don't listen to it. So a motherfucker could be dragging me for days in and days out, and I would never know it. And unless somebody sent me a clip or something. And even when they do, I'm not going over there to listen to it. Only thing I'll hear is whatever they send me. So I'm not. No, I ain't. I think that's kind of is how they go, man. You know what I'm saying? When you don't give a motherfucker the attention they want, but I don't pay motherfuckers no attention, and they never stop talking about me. So I don't know. Good luck with that shit, man. For real.
what up, everybody? No, Annie said I saw adults flip because of the chat you in only. Yeah, people be flipping out like on what chat, and some people be controlling though. Like that's the problem. Like like how dare you be on this panel? How dare you be in this chat? And
I mean,
people,
but that's insecurities because they afraid of people that listen to them liking the people that they don't like. So that's an insecurity within themselves. Just say for example, you got a guy that's over there spewing all kind of hate to his subscribers. and he kind of got them on the same page as him. And then he finally see one of them over in a chat of somebody that he don't like, but he also listens to. How can you tell your people not to listen to somebody when you telling them every word that person says on you on the internet? So you know what I'm saying? It's like a controlling, insecure thing that's kind of, they don't really realize it until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Because by then they done already went over there, and now they like the person, and now they not responding to the bullshit you spewing so much. They're probably just listening more than responding, and they coming over there and they listening regardless. They just won't drop down over there because they try to keep it cool with you, shit like that. But that's an insecurity, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Them boys got to, well, really, I can't tell them what they got to do because they are what they are. If they haters, they haters. If they bitch made, they bitch made. If they insecure, they insecure. That's who they are. So you can't really expect it to change, man. I never seen a hater come from being a hater and start being a player. So once you're a hater, you got to stay over there, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of people that's haters that come together and have hate groups. So, good luck with that shit. Yeah.
No, but the hater groups though, like the thing is, even the ones you thought you're cool with, they're gonna flip on you because whoever has the biggest channel, they're gonna go with them. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to be left out in a way, that they feel like they're part of the, how you say, they want to be with the cool people, so to speak. If you got a bigger platform, that person's going to be right. Like 90% of them going to go with him or her.
Even the haters chill with the cool people, man. You know what I'm saying? They just, if they drop down and start saying some bullshit, usually you don't really got to say nothing. It's going to be somebody that's going to get on their ass. So I kind of let motherfuckers talk, man, because at some point, somebody else going to tell them before you even have to really entertain that shit. A lot of people say shit just to try to get a rise out you. It's like a rage baiting and shit like that. Trolling, they call it trolling to try to get a rise out you. And I feel like if you let a person get up under your skin, they won. If you show them that they got under your skin, they feel like they did what they came to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to have some tough skin, man, and know how to look over shit and not entertain, especially faceless people that don't even have a face. They just got letters in the chat. They type it. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that shit.
But yeah, but sometimes you gotta face those people, especially if they're like, you better, if you're when you pray to the Lord, like they live around you, so you can find them and hurt them.
I mean, that would be nice, but that would be nice, yeah. And then sometimes you can just tell a motherfucker some real shit, dog, and that'll hurt them too. Words hurt just as much as words will hurt a motherfucker. Words will make a motherfucker really look at themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Words will pierce a motherfucker's soul. And that's when they're going to start striking your motherfucking page. They'll be like, get this nigga out of here. I don't want to go. He don't need to be talking to these people, no. Oh, hell no. You talking about me too? Oh, strike this live. Take this motherfucker down. I know it, bitch. Stay away from me. God damn it. Stop saying bullshit if you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Or you can't take what come with it. A lot of motherfuckers like the dish but can't take it. You know what I'm saying? It might hit a little different when you saying it versus when they saying it. So motherfuckers get real insecure, and that hate really started festering and growing and manifesting, and you're like, fuck that. I hate when this motherfucker don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. Don't say that crazy to me. You won't have to worry about me, exposing you or saying something that's gonna make you feel away. And stay the fuck away from me. Now I don't care about people on their platforms talking about me. That don't bother me. I don't follow people that I don't like. And you won't see me in places with people I don't like. They would come to my platform and goddamn, jump on my panel knowing they don't like me, and I let they motherfucking ass up there. They be up there trying to do something to get the motherfucking live took down or something. I be like, man, why y'all like this, man? Y'all got to get y'all shit together, dog.
What up, Lady
Real.
Chen? No, but the reason they want to be around you, again, because you are a rapper, right? It's in other words, you are a celebrity in Dallas, so you got a name, so people try to be around you. Like I said earlier, if they can't be around you, they try to make you as an enemy. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
what up,
I mean,
Chen? Lady?
you can't have all good people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? They can't
Yeah.
really have one without the. You gotta have some haters, man, for sure.
Oh, Lady Chen over here. She's also a rapper from England. She does reviews of boxing, and she also you know Anthony Joshua, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She did an interview with Anthony Joshua, so she's very big in the boxing, you know, and also a good rapper. You guys should like
Yeah,
meet up and discuss, and maybe you guys can do a rap together. You know, international.
oh, that's what's up. That's her right there, Lady Chen.
Yeah, Lady Chen. Yeah, from England.
Shout out to Lady Chen, man. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, Lady Chen. Shit. Yeah, we can definitely. I need to check her out, man.
Thank you, Vibrant. Yeah, yeah. Her content is mostly like only boxing. Like if you so because I'll be on her show. We talk MMA sometimes, but the main
Yeah,
focus is boxing. You know.
yeah. I'm a real boxing fan too, so we can
Yeah,
definitely do that.
that's a
So,
perfect channel. There you go, Chan. We got a new
yeah.
somebody. What up, Vibrant? Damn, we lost half the people. It's all good, fucking. But yeah, Lady Chen, if you want to hit the panel, we appreciate. What up, Brad? So what? Hey, Lex, how is it
Yo,
in Texas? What about
you said
Portland?
I
In
said
Texas,
it again.
Texas, is it expensive? Is it was it like?
Texas.
Yeah, like especially the Dallas area. Is it more expensive? Is it cheap?
Oh man, everything cheaper in Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on where you at, what you into, how you want to live, what type of money you're getting, your income and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we got poverty out here and shit like that, and we got the high class, middle class. It's pretty much like everywhere else. But I feel like a lot of places might be a little like you go to California, they way of living might be a little bit more expensive. But for the most part, man, shit, you know, it's been cool. I've been here all my life. A lot of people move here to Texas. I think a lot of shit is cheaper here. For real.
Yeah, yeah, it is. That's what I mean. So, if somebody wants to go to Dallas, right? What's like the spots to go to? Like if you have to, like, hey, this is a
Well,
good
shit,
place.
to have a good time depends on what you into too. If you want to go to, because a person like me, you know what I'm saying, wherever I want to go, I like to see the hood. I like to see the hood of areas. I like to see the culture. But at the same time, I want to see where everybody go to have a good time and all that. So, you know, you got Uptown. Uh, you got Dallas is kind of big. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people go to the clubs in the north side of Dallas. You got a lot of clubs
Um,
over there.
they got a question for you. What's the difference between Dallas and Houston? Is it
Houston is bigger. Houston is a different culture. Dallas wears shags. Houston ride elbows and Vogues. Dallas ride Vogues and D's and V's. Let me see. The rap is different. Houston got their own rap style. Dallas, they got the boogie, that boogie era. They got a different style of rap. It just depends, man. But it's definitely a difference there for sure. I don't think Dallas and Houston ever really got along. You know, I think this. You know, I ain't saying that it's like bad like that, but I think it was always a little competition between Houston and Dallas. Houston is the biggest city for sure.
okay? Is it like what, like 4 hours apart, right?
Yeah, three and a half, four. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh, I got a question. How long does it usually, when you make your music videos, how long does that usually take? Like a day, 2 days.
I mean, you can get it done in 4 or 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you're doing, how much you're putting into it. These days, I think people got a real short attention span. So you see a lot of these artists, they put a lot into their videos and shit like that. Once you get on that level, like, you see the Cardi B's, some of those major artists. But I don't think it takes as much these days as it used to. You know, you used to could get a video done for $1 million back in the day. Shit, these days, hell, you can spend $1,000, $1,500 and make it look like $1 million video. But it just depends on the production team you got and how much you want to put into it, man. But shit, you can do a couple of scenes in 3 4 hours and get your point across. So it just depends on the song and what you're trying to get come across.
Okay, damn. How much does it usually like cost for all that? Like the people, like is 10,000 enough, or that's
And these days you can have 5 videos done for $10,000.
damn?
Real talk. Shit, some people will make 10 videos for $10,000. Some people can take $1,000 and do 3 videos. So it just depends on what you're doing. $10,000 budget for a video, man. Shit, you could like squeeze 20 videos out of $10,000. It just depends on who you're dealing with.
Hmm. You know, I had a crazy idea. Like, I was thinking you, hopefully Chan, and we can convince Rainwater and do like a rap concert in Iraq. You know, go
In
interna-
Iraq,
yeah, go international. You know, get more eyes, make a couple of money. That's not a bad idea.
that that'll be good. I don't know. Well, I don't know much about Rainwater like that for us overseas and shit like that. I think
No,
he took a show over.
no, because if he goes on board with it, if somehow because you have a bigger reach than me, or we can convince ADA somehow, and we can like come down and agree, it can happen. I can talk to some people that I know in Iraq.
Mm,
We can make it happen. You know, make money, get more views, more eyes on your music,
yeah.
his business. We in a way we all kind of win. We all kind of get what we want in a way. There's a win-win-win.
But the thing about it now, the way music is now, you can actually target that area with your music, especially if you got somebody like you out there. So you can be a person that's feet on the ground. You can actually point people in the right direction, and then it's all about uh, targeting that area and targeting that area with your music, promoting your music, and giving yourself a reason to come out there. You don't want to just come out there and expect everybody to know who you are. People want to know who you are. So you know what I'm saying? It just take time to build that up. It's all a budget for that type of shit. But
No, no,
I
no, no,
definitely
no.
got
No, but
now.
here's the thing. No, you are right. But here's the thing, though. Like for example, if let's say we do it in Iraq, it would be a lot cheaper. Like even if you like rent a little place or whatever, instead of wasting 5 grand on it, you'd be probably spending 600, $700 dollars for that little place, and get people in and get the local news and whatever, and make a show out of it. It's possible. Like you're thinking about like in America, how expensive is it over here? Over there, you can have a big area for half the price. You'd be surprised how cheap, especially now. You can do a lot with $1,000 and just
Yeah, no, I'm not really thinking in that aspect. But that's you can spend $700, $1,000 for a venue and nobody shows up. So you would want to promote that. You actually want to have something going already, building a fan base already before you do something like that, so it'll make sense. You know what I'm saying? And what
yeah.
I mean is targeting an audience in that country, in Saudi Arabia or wherever you're talking about. You can
No,
actually
no,
target that and push your
no.
music to that area of the world, and then really have a reason to come out there.
I see what you're saying, but in Saudi Arabia, you gotta have like big name though. Like for example, if Chan can bring in Anthony Joshua, for example, that could be a possibility. We got Lack Chan because now Anthony Joshua is like the gate, like he's the bridge. Oh, they know him. Oh, he's bringing Chan and Lack, so that's an easy route in Saudi or Iraq. Same
Oh
thing.
yeah, like yeah, he can really get it done off his name type of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Listen, then you can go up there and rap. Okay, who's lag? They can interview you. Boom, you just got
Yeah,
new fans, maybe new deals. Same thing can happen for Chan. In Iraq, I can go talk to the tribe, my people, and they can set it up. If the payment's right, anything's possible. But we need the big name. Like I'm saying, like maybe like Joshua hopefully gets to participate. Maybe Chan wants to participate and Rainwater. Or maybe we got to include 88 and she can talk to Rainwater about it and we can come to a conclusion. You never know. But we all got to be on
yeah,
the
you never
same.
know.
Yeah. Because the thing is, if they're in, we're good to go. Everything else will be not easy, but will be smooth. We can work around it. But if they're not
Yeah,
in,
cause
then
you know, yeah, cause you know, 88 fucking, she trying to fuck that boy, Hakeem. He over there in Africa. See how he doing it? You know what I'm saying? He over there in Africa. She be talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she trying to eat his ass. Goddamn me. So shit, tell 88. You know how she get down. She be ready to do whatever.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
get it
88
going.
can be doing But yeah, I mean, like anything's possible with the right people. As long as they're on
Yeah,
board,
absolutely.
I want to show him, son. I'm about to go to my boy gas station. Oh, okay. You can show him if you want. That's fine. But yeah. Like I was really thinking about we can like make serious money and make we can make like headlines. What up, Vibrant? And we
Yeah,
can
absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Send me Chan's Lady Chan channel too, so I can check that out.
yeah, I got
It's all about networking, man. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what you can get from it until you actually start networking with certain people.
But you just gotta have the right mindset.
Yeah, for sure,
Um,
for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
an
man.
idea. That's like an idea of mine. I was thinking about. It's possible. Like I said, anything's possible. But you just gotta have the right people, and we go from there. Because it takes one person to say no, and they fuck up the whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
You know
But
what
you
I
know what I'm
mean?
saying? I'll let all that shit be ego. Man. You know what I'm saying? As long as egos don't play a part in it, everybody on the same page. It's all for one common goal. Those are the type of people you really want to work with. Especially when they're in different parts of the world, man. You can make a lot happen with people in different parts of the world. Really.
Yeah. I send you Chan's channel right there on your ID.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see you. Okay. I'm gonna follow you, Chan. I'm gonna subscribe to you. So I'm out
Yeah,
here on the road right now, so I'm just kind of chilling, chopping it up.
yeah, it's all good. I appreciate you for coming. Then we're almost at 34 minutes. That's what's. But yeah, yeah, that was an idea. But again, it's gonna be hard to convince people to do it. So
No, it ain't really hard. It just got to make sense. You know what I mean? Now, if you got people that's got egos, and that everybody want to be in control of everything. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with a person that really knows what they're doing, running shit. Everybody got a part to play. It's something that Lady Chan might could do that I can't do. It's something that I might can do that I might have a stronger suit in an area that she don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about accepting that, acknowledging that, and understanding it so that it works. You know what I'm saying? One thing I always say: never put your pride before your money, dog. Pride kills. So you know what I'm saying. So I always keep an open mind, man, when it comes to networking and shit like that.
You too, Annie. Good to see you. Appreciate you for coming. Lady Chen says, I don't have a big ego. No, no. You're good. But he was talking about like the other people though. Yeah,
No,
you're
no,
right.
not you, ladies. Man. Yeah.
No, no, but you are right, like with the right, if it makes sense, because I do believe international, if this idea works out, we can make more money and we can make we can stay more famous, so to speak.
Man, a lot of people go overseas, international, and blow up, and then bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go way away from what
Because
you
over
used to.
no, because over there is a lot easier. That's the thing. So
Yeah,
so you as an American rapper, and they see that, oh, they probably know maybe a Tupac or maybe Snoop Dogg, and they don't know all the rappers, but like some stick out. So they see that they'll be down with it, they be supportive, and now you created a fan base over there,
right.
and then you bring
Yes,
that
sir.
back.
Yes, sir.
It can
That's
it
real.
can yeah, it can help your YouTube channel. It can help your career, and that's how you got to start looking at it. What up, cynical? That's how you got to start
I mean, I'm
looking.
yeah, because I'm down with that. When I look at my analytics, man, I'm telling you, I got people that's overseas. I got people. You go check my Instagram. I got a lot of followers from overseas, Africa, from man, Kenya. I got a lot of fans overseas for real. And when you actually look at your analytics, you can kind of see where people are listening to your music from. So yeah, it's good to. That's how you follow your following. That's how you're able to go get money. But you got to check your analytics so you know where to go for the people that support you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Or
Yeah,
we can do like there's another similar. We can do like a small MMA boxing event with a rap concert in a way. So let's say
yeah,
you
yeah.
rapping, you do your thing, and then we can have like a couple MMA boxing fight, like a small, and that will attract even more people, and especially if you bring in a couple of the
Yeah,
local.
it's just like boxing when they had those rappers bring them out and shit. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, but this time it's like in America because all the big names are doing it, so you can't compete with Jake Paul and all these, So over here will be a lot of harder. That's why we got to get out of the country and do. So that's what I'm saying. The only place I can think of is Iraq, my hometown, because at least
Yeah,
that way I know people over there, and I'll talk to you about it. But once the live is over, and then we can set something up. Hopefully,
yeah.
I
Let's
mean,
see what's up, man. Let's see what we can got going on. You know, y'all rich in a motherfucker too. Y'all got that 18 karat gold out there, baby. I'm trying to come get some of that. Nah, wait, matter of fact, y'all got that 24 karat shit out there, boy. Them boys rich in a bitch out there, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
shit.
Have you did you see they caught this lady, a politician? Her bra is all gold. She
What?
like out of gold, literally. Her bra and panties all gold and shit. Like what the? Because
Ooh, that bitch got that gold pussy.
she got caught up in this. Oh, what up, Candy Cane? We got she got
How
caught
many
up in
is it?
this corruption, but yeah, hey, listen,
So,
Black. I'm telling you, if somehow Chan, we gotta have a discussion about
okay.
this. We gotta have like a
Yeah,
discussion,
for
and
sure.
it can happen. Like if Chan gets on board, you be on board. Somehow we convince 88 to be on board, and God knows who, and we can put it together. We'd be golden.
Shit, let's try to see what we can do, man. Shit, we won't know till we try it, baby. Let's go. What's up, Candy Cane? Big stacks with it, do.
What up, big stand?
Yeah, yeah. You don't know.
Big
You can't.
stacks.
Won't know until we try. So shit, let's see what we can do, man. Shit, yeah. Sure.
But now, let's keep it real. Do you think Rain and 88? I'm pretty sure 88 will be down, but you think Rain will be down?
I can't really
Mhm.
speak for them. I think 88 would be more open to a lot of stuff that Rainwater does, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
I don't really know, man. I can't really speak for them. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. That's true. That's true. But you know, but like I said, you and 88 have a bigger reach. If you guys see Rain, talk to them about it, or explain it to 88, and she can go, and hopefully Chan, and especially if Chan can get Mr. Joshua in, would be golden. You know, would be golden.
But you know what, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this though. Gotta step out
Yeah,
there and make shit happen for them to take notice. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want to see shit already going on before they try to get involved in it. And 9 times out of
yeah,
10, it usually be too late because you already got it going by then. So at the end of the day, it's just about the people that you can make it happen with, make it happen, and make them take notice, man. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you reached out to a lot of people to pop out today. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nothing discourage you, and keep on doing your shit. And then once they start to take notice, then you can handle them accordingly. Or if they bring value to what you're doing, then you'll see it.
yeah. Appreciate that. What up? What up? Political. But yeah, we just hopefully Chan, do you want to hit the panel? Do you want to say what's on your mind? Hopefully Chan can get up. What up, Candy Cane? What up, Political? What
I
up,
ain't gonna lie,
Scary?
man. Her son's solid, man. I've been fucking with her son probably. We've been rocking for a couple of years on here. Her son always been the same. He's solid, man. He ain't into that bullshit. He might hit a panel and just hang out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Her son's solid, man. I fuck with the son
No,
for
I
sure.
appreciate it. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how everything plays out. Welcome in, Lady Chan. Oh, what else? What else, Mr. Lag? Oh, have you thought you taking your music outside of Texas or no? Like go to New
Oh,
York,
absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Miami.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I sell music all over, man. Like I said, even internationally. When I look at my analytics, I see where it's selling at. So it's everywhere, bro. It's
But the
everywhere.
best market, I'm telling you, like, is international.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great way to start and really build a buzz and shit like that. But like I say, man, I've been on TV shows. I got music on TV from All American to the Equalizer to a lot of different shows and shit. So a lot of people pick up on my music that way too. So I see it in my analytics. So I look at my Spotify and shit like that. So I got a good step on it with having that music on them TV shows and shit too. A lot of people find me like that.
Yeah, because people, what a lot of Americans don't know, internationally, a lot of people speak good English. You'd be surprised how good English, and they understand perfectly. You know.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Y'all got a lot of good investors out there too, man. I got
Oh
good
yeah,
money
yeah.
ones out there.
Have you heard of when Akon said he's going to Africa, Asia, and the Middle East? You'd be
Yeah,
surprised, because like I said, that's the way to go now. If you want to make money, I know you're trying to make it big over here, but over here is a lot harder because everybody's doing it. Everybody doing similar things. You're competing with everybody, and not everybody can get signed and stuff. So
I mean I'm open to anything that's about progress, bro. So I don't really get into what is and what ain't. As long as it makes sense, I'm with it for sure.
yeah, yeah. As long as you're making good money, like at least you make.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. I don't really get into them critics and people trying to critique you and tell you, what I'm saying, what you ain't doing or what you should be doing, or even I mean, if it's good advice, yes, but there's a lot of people out there just try to tear people down before they even get to where they at, and I think it's a lot of artists and shit that let that shit affect them, dog. really affect the way they make music, really affect the way they think. 'Cause if you doing it for anybody other than yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can't really do nothing for your fans if you can't do it for yourself. So that's where it starts.
Yeah, but do you think because of the fear, or they did they get like scared and stuff? Like they made it big.
Yeah, it's easy to break a person's confidence. I ain't gonna say it's easy, but some people they can be very talented and easily get their confidence broken. You know, when things is not working the way they see it, but they just got to keep going because
Um,
it's really no script to this shit. Real for real.
what up, Mrs. Clinton?
I
What
just
is,
I came back. I came back. I'm sorry, but
you're good.
I want to agree with what Black said because, like, I
Black.
just want to highlight on what he said because is from what I'm looking at, like especially in the entertainment industry and the music industry, is more so of who you know. Because if you look at a lot of these artists, especially now, like a lot of these artists, they don't even have half the talent, right? But
Right.
then you sit back and look at like, dang, how they making millions and millions of dollars? They don't even have real talent. And then when you listen to their music and you listen to their material, you can instantly tell that they have ghostwriters. You can instantly tell, okay, they
Hmm.
just for clicks and gimmicks. So
So
I'm
so
for
that's what it is. They selling an image. They selling image. They selling personality. They selling that shit more than they selling music now.
it's just like I use one as an example. The artist Trim. People, I'm not trying to be funny. It might sound like I'm trying to be funny, but the only reason people are highlighting her is because people are comparing her to who? Nicki Minaj. Both of them are in New
Hmm.
York. Like they're and then now she wants to highlight and call herself the princess of New York. Like, come on. So
Hmm.
that's why I say it's like clicks and gimmick. And I want to also add on to this. I think that's a lot of the reasons why a lot of these rappers now, not all of them, but it seems like they're trying to cross over to pop because then you turn it over to what Hassan was saying, like you go international. What music is going more international than anything? Pop. And then that's one thing I kind of hate to say. I miss go-go music. Like go-go music, I love it. But do you really hear go-go music worldwide? No. You don't really hear it like that. But then
Hey,
it's
that's
so
from Detroit, right? They do go.
right.
Is they?
Washington,
Yeah.
Washington DC, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy because at the end of the day, you look at how then you have to ask yourself, are you in it because you love the art of music or are you in it because you want the money? Because all money not good money. And then somebody might tell
Hmm.
you, oh well, if you want to do this, then you're gonna have to go pop. You're gonna do this, then well, you going that's why it's just music to me is not the same. It's not. It is it's gone very it's become very diluted.
Right. Right. That's facts. That's facts. Because you never know, man. It'll be the song that you don't like. Just say me, for instance. I got songs that I really don't like that I finished, but
Mm.
people like those songs. Those songs will do better than the songs that I like. So you just
Mm.
never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. It ain't no script to it. You just do it and you enjoy it while you're doing it, and you move on and keep going, man. And shit, you never know who pick up on that shit, man. You'll wake up one day and it'll be the song that you hate the most that make you the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah, that's why they always say, and I need to get back on it myself with my little page. But the key word is consistent. Like, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like just you said it best, Black. You just gotta keep going, keep putting the music out, keep whatever you doing, keep putting video, whatever you do, just keep putting it out because somebody gonna bite.
Yeah,
somebody
for
gonna
sure.
somebody gonna take the bait. Like if you don't like it, somebody will. Um,
Right.
and I
I
also
think a
add
lot
on to
of
this. Go ahead.
I think a lot of artists they'll listen to a song so much that they haven't even put out yet. And they gotta
Mm,
realize that a song that's old to them is still new to somebody that ain't heard it. So you know what I'm
mm.
saying? You gotta push that shit. Even though you have
Mm.
heard it 1,000 times, it's a million people who haven't heard it once. So, you just got to keep pushing it. That's why you put it out there. You make sure it's on a platform where that can reach the world. And shit, you do what you can to market and promote it, and you just be consistent.
And I think now when you flip it, watch this. When you flip it, I think that's some of the reason. Ain't gonna get too much into it. Ain't gonna get too much into it. But I see Hassan had it as a hashtag. But the current president, um, he tried to use artists' music without their permission, right? Why did he do that? Because well, his little marketing team, you know, for people who are not into politics, what people like, they like music. So he tried to get people to take his side just based off of listening to music, but he didn't get the permission to use it. So that's why it goes back to, like I said, you know, are you in it for the love of music, or are you in it for the money? Because even when it comes down to the current president, he trying to use people music to get, profitable gain, like vote for me. And then these
Yeah.
artists,
See,
they come back and like, oh no, you're not finna use my music, and then you mess up my brand. So,
but you know what? Good press, bad press is still press. I
hmm
think people should definitely focus on their love for it, because if the love is real, the money will come. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Because the love will keep you consistent. The money will keep you consistent too, but it don't necessarily mean that the music is gonna be music that you love to do. If you start doing shit that everybody else wants you to do, you'll lose yourself from that shit. You know what I'm saying? You at least got to have some type of interest in it. Even if it, like you said, with him using other people's music and shit, you got to kind of ask yourself, am I going to use this as an opportunity to grow my brand, whether it's good or bad, or what? Because you can never really be perfect in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hassan, you
But I
got anything
feel
to say
like
anything? Hassan, black, black, me and black over here talking. You have anything to
No,
say, Hassan?
no, Lack, not Black. His name is Lack, Big Lack.
Black, my bad. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, my bad.
no, you good, you good, you good.
No, it's all no, because everybody wants the attention, and Trump, when the rap is big, everybody knows how big rap is. So him using that's gonna bring eyes on him. You know, I mean, he already has people watching, but now it can start people talking. He loves it. He loves the attention.
Because
So
just say that you got your business together, you got your copyright together, you got your BMI, your ASCAP set up, your music is set up for you to make money, even though you might not be making money. And then you get a Trump come along and decide that he want to do something with your music. Do
Um,
it. It's already covered. My business is already straight. So just say he exposes it to the world, and now the world is going to check for that music. My
um,
business is already straight. The money gonna automatically flow in because my business is straight. I think a
um.
lot of artists lose out on a lot of opportunities because their business is not set up right. You know what I mean?
And then they
So
get
that's
taken
that.
advantage of.
Right. So, you can say, okay, yeah, oh, it's Trump. Trump is sharing my song, but you don't even have your song registered, copyrighted, or nothing. So you won't reap the benefits, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. So then that's another conversation. Then when it comes down to artists, like how many artists actually have full ownership of their music, right? Like
Right.
that's because
Yeah.
even when it comes down to Prince, before he passed, Prince never did collaborations with artists if they were on a record label. Like he would collab with you, but you would have to be an independent artist because his stance was, it's about ownership. And a lot of these record labels, they will throw little coins, pennies. That's what I call it, pennies at you, right? And then you're thinking like you got this money, but you don't have nothing.
Right. Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
people,
if sometimes I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing. I don't know
mm,
what his intentions was when
mm,
it come to that, like working with labels, and he would rather work with independents. There's a lot of independent artists that's very talented. So it just depends on what his agenda was when he was doing that. Because I've seen where major artists would take independent artists, steal their stuff,
mm,
make all the money, and they'll feed them pennies too.
mm. Whoa.
So that's like a two-headed coin right there.
So then what would be your suggestion then? Like for somebody
I
who's
mean,
who's like up and coming, who's like really new to the scene, they don't know nothing. What would be
trying to
your
really do this
yeah.
shit.
Mm,
Yeah, I would say learn the business. At least know how to copyright your music or your portion of what you bring to a song or album. Whether you make beats or whatever, have your stuff set up right. Have your split sheets. Have all that stuff on deck. So when the music is done and you make a great song, just say Prince, and he got an
mm,
independent artist. The music is done. Now it's time to do the business. Now it's time to
mm.
do the business. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Right.
look, the song is done. Here's my split sheets. This, because it's gotta be signed off on. Before it's over with, you gotta sign something. Prince gonna have you sign something, whether it's sign over your rights or whatever it is. He gonna have you sign something. So
Mm,
you need to have your shit straight. So before you
mm,
start signing everything, you know exactly what you're entitled to. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it can get tricky because either you gonna give me my fair shot with what I brought, the talent that I brought to this situation, or you just not gonna do it at all. And in most cases, they gonna have to do good business with you because you're not gonna be no pushover, and they really know what the song is capable of doing. So if they gonna make some money, yes, my shit is together. I want to make some money too.
mm. What's your thoughts on Jay-Z?
I think Jay Z is a I think Jay Z is a pretty good guy overall.
Mm,
I think he done changed a lot of lives.
mm,
Um, I think his way of Jay Z could blow up any artist with some talent. You know what I'm saying? So if you got talent and you willing to put in the work, shit, Jay Z is definitely that guy. Shit, anything he touches, pretty much gonna make some money. Might not make you a billionaire, but it might make you a millionaire. Shit,
oh,
I'm just
the
saying.
only,
Shit.
the only reason I ask is because a lot of people feel like uh Jay-Z has held some people back when it
I
comes down
mean,
to
we could
hmm.
assume that. We could assume that. But
Yeah.
okay, what's holding the person back? Because if he put them in a position to win in any way, then I don't really consider that as a holdback. They might not be producing the type of records or the type of shit that he might want them to be doing. Like he might be having a bigger vision for their potential or something like that. But yeah, I think when it comes to these record labels and once the artists get to a certain level,
Mhm.
they probably look like, oh, I want to go out on my own. I'm ready to change labels or I'm ready to do this or that. But you got to have all that stuff straight going in because you can't just change it because you don't feel like it's going your way. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah,
It kind of go
so
back like you said. You gotta learn it.
yeah, it's just like Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty. Like Gucci
Oh,
Man put Pooh Shiesty in a major position. Now he came home and it was all this money on the floor, and he's seen opportunities to get more money. And you want more, you want a bigger percentage, you want a bigger piece of the pie now. Now you done tricked yourself out the street because you know what I mean? Because Gucci still want his money. At the end of the day, he brought you to where you at. You know what I'm
and then
saying?
the,
And
the crazy part,
a
he's
lot of
still
situ-
like why Pooh Shiesty like locked up right now. This is the crazy part. Like Gucci Man still making money off of Pooh Shiesty after all
and
what
gonna
Pooh
be
Shiesty did. crazy.
He gonna he gonna make more money off of what he did, a bad decision
Mm,
that he made. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? So shit, man, them people gotta really use their heads and put more thought into shit. Start looking further into the results. Because people do shit off of sporadic, being sporadic, and shit, man. You
Emotion.
gotta be careful with that shit. Yeah, emotions and shit. Yeah, that should hurt. That should have hurt your ass if you ain't careful.
It's crazy. Like my thing is, it's like, why didn't Pooh shot? Well, I don't know. Maybe he was making so much money, like he just got caught up. Because I'm looking at the whole thing, like why he didn't say like why did he have somebody like you in his circle? Because my thing is this: I don't care how much money you have, you're not gonna know everything.
Right.
Somebody gonna have to check you. You can't have no nothing but yes people in your circle. Somebody gotta be one, be like, who shot? That's some stupid crap you about to pull, man. Don't
Right.
do it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's gonna hurt you in the end. 'Cause, I mean, then what? You do that, and then what? It's clearly not foolproof. Y'all in here with guns, holding a man against his will. It's cameras. This is a studio. It's millions of dollars worth of equipment in here. You think this shit is not being recorded, bro? What? You want me to go in there with you? Oh no, sir. Good luck with that shit, man. But I
But
think it was. I think
did
it was
you
more about the fact that Gucci released a lot of artists from his label before Shiesty got out. But it was certain artists
oh
that he didn't release from his label, and Shiesty was one of them. So
mm,
Shiesty probably felt like, why didn't I get that same opportunity? But the thing is, you Shiesty, them guys wasn't making the type of money you making. I mean, it would make no sense for me to release you. You know what I'm saying? I let them guys go so they can try to spread their wings somewhere else, or maybe get somebody to do something for them that I couldn't. But what I done for you, we locked in. So you know what I'm saying? There's no way that we should be beefing and we fucking millionaires. Dog, I made you a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We can renegotiate, but come on now. I mean, shit. Don't start handling me like some old nigga that ain't never done nothing for you. You know what I mean? It's like your
yeah.
kids, like your daddy that got kids, and you've been taking care of your kids all their motherfucking life. And now they grown and they trying to fight you, and they don't want to hear shit you got to say. It's fuck you now. You know what I'm saying? You forgot all the motherfucking clothes and shoes. I made sure you was stylish when you went to school. I made sure you had everything you needed when you was growing up, and now I'm just a bitch ass nigga. Like, come on now. Don't do that.
Do you think, in your opinion, do you think Pooh Shiesty gonna get out of this, or he go? It's like it's over with.
I don't know. I can't really speak for that, but I hope that it was a. I hope that was a play, dog. I really do. I hope that was a play just to make some money, man. But
Well, the reason I ask
I
is because there's video footage, like Pooh Shiesty, whoever was with him. There's video footage of him and the group of guys with Gucci Mane and Gucci Mane's assistant in the office, and they're recording Gucci Mane saying, you out the contract. Like literally, you see Pooh Shiesty's face and everything. Pooh Shiesty wasn't
yeah,
even
but
supposed to be there.
that's nothing you can take to a court of law, though. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Imagine doing that and trying to take it to court and be like, "Look,
Oh,
judge, we had a chop on him and made him say that I wasn't on the label no more."
mm,
That's like trying to make somebody. That's like coercion. Like if the police had somebody trying to coerce them into saying or get them to admit to a crime that they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't ever play out in their favor. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit was immature that they did and they didn't think that shit through. A
mm.
bunch of young shit going on. But now you got Big 30, he out here free. And even Pooh Shiesty Daddy, he out of jail now. So I hope that it was just some shit that maybe I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I mean,
It's
I
hard to
like
say
Pooh
on
Shiesty.
that.
He's a very talented, like Pooh Shiesty is very talented artist. I can't put that past him. I just think like it happens with me. Like sometimes some people, not everybody, but I can speak for myself. sometimes you just think with emotion. You know, it's like
Yeah.
fight or flight. You ain't thinking about the long run. You looking at in the now. And I think when it comes down to Pooh Shiesty, I think he just got caught up, and then it's just like, because I'm here in Atlanta, right? And a lot of
Hmm.
people look at Gucci Mane like Gucci Mane, he not the same. He not. I mean, he's a man. He's a happily married man with a beautiful wife and children and all that. So, but you're not
Yeah.
gonna try him. But we know he not the same. He just not.
But to expect a person to always stay the same is just unrealistic. People grow. He's successful. He's grown more successful over the years. You expect him to still be rapping about selling dope and sipping lean. Man,
It's
so he
not that okay.
people.
I don't expect him to still do the same thing, but it's a lot of artists that was on his record label. It was kind of like, well, what are you doing? Like, okay, I'll say it this way. If you bring these artists onto your label, what are you doing to help them? Because in Pooh Shiesty case, and it's not even being funny, like Pooh Shiesty, he damn near marketed himself. Like this is the same person when he was locked up before, he was writing music locked up. So it's kind of like,
Mhm.
okay, Gucci Mane, what are you doing? And then when Pooh Shiesty got out, a lot of people that was in Gucci Mane's label, they end up passing away from drug overdose. So it's kind of like, well, then
Okay,
if
so
you have if you've
so
changed, if you've changed, then how are you helping your artists? Because a lot of your artists, they're ODing out, they're doing drugs, they're doing the complete opposite of where you are as the man you are today, Gucci Mane. So how are you helping?
so it's like this. Uh, he not unless you gonna tell me he put a gun to their head and made them do them drugs. What can he
True.
do? It's like a it's like a preacher's kid. You know what I'm saying? You raised in the church all your life, and soon as you age, you want to be a gangster. That's not how you was raised. But what can a preacher man do? Him say, what I gotta do to stopping you from running the street? I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's really in the world. Best advice I can give you. That don't necessarily mean that you're gonna do it because most of these youngsters they influenced by their peers anyway. So the last person
Mm.
they want to hear from is the person that's trying to tell them to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean,
Yeah. So I see a lot of that too. With them trying to pin it all on the record label and shit like that. Even when it comes to Mo3 uh, and the label, they say that about what's that label that 3 was signed to that Rainwater be fucking with. Fuck, I forget it, but it was the last label that they artists done died. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what
mm,
could you do? You got these dudes running around, they beefing in the street and all of that shit. Yeah,
mhm,
those labels they gonna put insurance on them artists. They gonna make a lot of money off them artists when they die, but that's them protecting their investment. Why wouldn't they?
mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you want to be out there doing crazy, stupid ass shit, let me put some insurance on you, man, because I done put millions and millions of dollars into your career just for you to be out here doing drugs, killing people, or getting killed, and I
Mhm.
lose everything I put in it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you're gonna have those critics. They gonna come and be like, "Why is all this happening on your label?" And I mean, shit, goddamn, I go home to my family every night and try to convince my kids that this ain't the way to go. So, I mean, shit, these are grown men we're talking about, man. I can't hold nobody motherfucking hand. What the fuck are you telling me for? You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of these labels probably thinking, man. It's really not their faults. I mean, they can say that they leeching off the culture, but at the end of the day, they just investing in what they do, and that's music.
So the next question then, was it the industry's fault for what happened to Whitney Houston?
Now, I nope. It's Bobby Brown fault
Oh,
because
well,
he got on that crack, and it's
ooh,
more her fault for falling for it. She knew he was a crackhead when she got with him. You know what I'm saying? She knew he smoked crack before she hit the crack pipe. She knew what that shit was gonna do. That boy's mouth was cocked long before Whitney Houston started smoking crack. She knew they were gonna do to her jaw. She knew her shit wasn't gonna never be the same. She sat there and watched Bobby Brown do crack probably for years before she actually started doing that shit. Am I wrong or am I tripping?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Whitney Houston's brother, he admitted it in an interview. He was sitting right by Whitney's mother. He admitted that he introduced Whitney to drugs when she
Her
was
brother?
when she was in high school.
Crack?
So and he admitted to this after Whitney passed, because a lot of people were blaming Bobby Brown for Whitney mishap. But her brother admitted later on, like, well, Whitney was doing drugs in high school.
Well,
So
that makes sense then. That makes sense why she would be more subjected to do it with Bobby Brown. But that's the first time I heard that. I didn't even know that.
yeah, so I say that to say, like, then it goes back to what I said in the beginning, like, you know, how far you would go to be, you know, famous. Like, all money, not good money. Now, in Whitney Houston's case, a lot of people knew she was smoking weed. A lot of people knew she was, you know, doing a little white powder, but it's like, who actually stepped in and say, hey, Whitney, this is not cool. We're not gonna continue to have you represent our label if you're doing this. Nobody.
Well, you
Not a
can't say
single soul.
nobody because I'm sure it was somebody.
A
I'm
single.
sure it
Okay.
was somebody that she
When I
might have had a close relationship that probably maybe they didn't have no power or something, but
when
somebody that probably tried to find an opportunity to have a conversation with her about what she was doing, but it just don't necessarily mean that she listened to him.
wait a minute, who wrote this? I'm reading this. Okay. Narrative says, I just don't care for any of them, and Gucci is too old and should be on his Jay-Z type ish right now, being that he has a great woman behind him. Do not produce untalented, problematic rappers. Whoa,
Well,
that's how
But
you
see, and
feel?
that's but you know what? There's nothing wrong with what she's saying, but ain't no money in that.
Mm.
Problematic rappers is what make money. See,
Mm.
drama sells, the controversy sells, the beef sells. They into making money, not into making men. You know what I'm saying? They not
Mm.
they
uh,
into making money, not, you know what I'm saying?
wait, hold on.
They ain't
Salute
worth.
to Coffee Nino. Appreciate you for being here, brother. Appreciate you. Coffee Nino said, now, go ahead, Miss Clinton. Go ahead, read this. If you
And you
don't
want me to read? What? Okay, it says, now the insurance talk that the brother speaking on is a factor that definitely needs to be addressed. I did a topic on Takeoff on my channel, how quality control did not give them the artist talk before. I mean, okay, let me say this. And I think that's bouncing off what Lack was talking about. Like, the industry is not trying to, you know, teach you how to be a man or a woman or whatever. Like, they just care about the money, right? It's like, what's that old saying? You know, like, money talks, BS walk. Like, nobody cares. Like, it's all about the money. Now, is that a cold thing to say? Yes, but I do feel like that's what happened to even Whitney Houston. Now, why do I say that? Now, friends, yes, somebody probably did say something to Whitney. Whitney didn't listen. Just like Chris Brown, he not listening. So, but when I say the real people that make the motion, why didn't Clive Davis step in? When I say step in, like, why didn't you step in all the way and say, Whitney, if you don't get your act together, we kicking you off the label altogether? But he didn't do that. And he showed that he didn't really care. Why? Because the night she passed away, what did Clive Davis do? They still continued to have the party while she was in the hotel room, unalive, in a tub. Think about that.
Okay, so I heard you, but whose fault is it that she was unalive in a tub during a party that
Mhm.
was pre-planned. Whose fault is it? Is it hers? Unless you're gonna tell me that this is a premeditated homicide.
Well,
It was her.
look, people talking now. That's the little theories out there now. We're talking.
Yeah, well, that could definitely be a theory. But as you got that, and then you got her doing the drugs, over on the drugs, unaliving herself in that bathtub. The
Mm.
party don't. One monkey don't stop no show. That's just how that go. I mean, and long live Whitney Houston. I love Whitney Houston, but I'm just sticking to the real. If she decided that she wanted to do drugs and all of that shit, that is her decision. And then the party has to go on because 9 times out of 10, they probably not trying to really. They can't really get into her personal life like that, man. These folks go home. Everybody go home in their own direction to their families every single day. So you
Mm.
can't really say what a person thinking or feeling at any given time. You can try to have a conversation with people and see if you can get through to them. But in most cases, when people are drug induced, they ain't trying to hurt nothing. They just
See,
try to have fun in their mind. You know what I'm saying?
that's why for like you have to be careful who you have in your circle because um Bobby. That's why Bobby Brown. I'm gonna be honest. That's why he's married to who he's married to. He's married to. I don't know if she's still his manager, but she didn't do all that. She was his
Right.
piece. His calm. Like she knew Whitney Houston. She knew everybody, but she was
Right.
the one that wasn't doing all of that. So, and I hate to say this, but when it comes down to Whitney Houston, I think everybody at fault. Everybody. And I say that because if you were sitting there or standing there and you saw what Whitney was doing and you kept going around the events and you saw what Whitney Houston was doing and you just was cool, calm, and whatever, you just as guilty. You
But
know
in
better.
a lot of situations, they got those NDAs, those non-disclosure agreements. A lot of you can't come around a lot of them artists without even signing that shit. So there's a lot of legal shit that go into what you can and can't say too. There's a lot of people, even in her death, that probably still can't speak on her situation. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because they in a contract not to. So
I
a
really
lot of
believe
shit, man.
one person that needs to be sued, and I don't really care. I even said on my page, but I have talked about this person, but one person that needs to be sued for spreading false narratives and false information about Whitney Houston recently is Oprah Winfrey, because she actually sit on an interview and stated that, well, Whitney Houston, she was still doing drugs when she came on my show the last time. And I'm sitting back like, all these years, this lady done passed away. Not only has Whitney Houston passed away, Bobby Christina Brown, she passed away. And you had the audacity with your unmarried, no kid having tail. You had the audacity to talk about somebody like a great legend like Whitney Houston and say, oh, well, she was still doing drugs. This woman can't even speak up for herself. And see, that's the mess I'm talking about. Because if you knew she was still doing
But
drugs, you didn't mind having her come on your show back then, Oprah Winfrey.
but that's true. But you got to remember, they in the entertainment business. So who are we to say whether it was true or not? And I don't really know Oprah personally, but can we really say that it was a false narrative for fact?
I mean, okay, my thing is this. I look at it like this. When it comes down to NDAs, right? My whole thing is, what happened to just having some type of respect? What happened to that? Because it's
Okay,
like,
so I see what you're saying. So just say that then, because it's like you don't think that she had any what's the word, consideration, a lack of empathy
no,
for the situation.
no, I don't. Oprah only
So
cares.
I can see
Oprah cares about Oprah.
where that was. Right, I can see why you would be upset about that.
Yeah,
but it happened every day on here. You will see people, motherfucker on the side of the road getting their head beat in, or a person gets shot dead in the street, and everybody
mm-hmm.
got their fucking phones and cameras out recording shit, and ain't nobody doing nothing to help. And then they'll go and post that shit on social media in front of everybody, and not having lack of consideration for the real families of them people that got to see that shit floating around on social media. So it's a business. It's a business. These people are getting paid to get 1 million views off of a video like that. They only see what's coming into their pocket. They don't care. They don't know that person until it happens to them. That's just the world we live in, man. This shit is it ain't no script to it. It's devilish. You got a lot of good people out here, but I promise you, you got more people who don't give a fuck. One thing I always tell people, remember, people really don't care. They really don't care until it's them.
You were right about that. You haven't look, Hassan, you got something to say about that?
Appreciate everybody coming in. Coffee Nino, salute as always. Scorpio Mama, appreciate you for coming. Waco, thank you. And of course, No Chaser. Appreciate everybody. No, because they're having a good conversation back and forth. I don't want to, interrupt it. But it's all good. Everybody hit the like button, share. If you want to support, hit the Cash App if you choose to. But yeah, but go ahead, Miss Clinton, finish up.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Go ahead, Lad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I'm just chilling. I'm about to hop off of here in a minute.
No, I was gonna hop off too. That's why I was saying, I appreciate it. Like we need to have more shows like this, Hassan. But because go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
But I appreciate it. I mean, we need to have more shows like this where people such as Lag and I, are not afraid to, speak on our views and opinions on where we stand. Because I think a lot of people, I think that's the problem with a lot of things in today's society, the world, period. So many people, they have, anger and opinions, but who's actually saying something? Who's actually being proactive and doing something? And I'm just, end it on that.
Yeah,
that's real, man. And they can actually have that conversation without bickering back and forth with each other, and it turn into two people with an opinion that's all of a sudden now have a personal problem with each other's opinion. It's just an opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some people don't like some opinions. But you see, I appreciate everybody. But Miss Clinton, my bad. Yeah, this live is supposed to be about different conversation, but the other two guests did not show up. So, but either way, it ended up good. I appreciate everybody in the comments. Appreciate Lack for hitting the panel. Appreciate you hitting the panel. It was a great back and forth, Because this live was supposed to we'll be talking about war, Trump, and other stuff, but it is what it is, So I even changed the title, But it ended good.
Yeah, make sure you send me this channel. I know you sent me the StreamYard link, but I need your channel too because I'm on a new page. My other page, I had you on my other page, but I don't think I got you on this one.
Well, it says no one is really. Coffee Nino said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with opinion. Just let the host talk a little, read the room, take a break, then start back up. It was a good conversation. Well,
they had a problem with us talking. Okay. All right.
But,
okay.
Yeah, but at least we did an hour and 24 minutes, so that's not bad, I mean, at least that's something. Since no one's really coming up, we said everything that there's need to be said. Any final words, guys? Miss Clinton, Lack, anybody?
Nah, man, good show, man. Good talk. Shit, I'm pull back up on you, man. Keep doing your thing, and just keep going after what you're trying to do, bro. For real, no matter who put up.
Miss Clinton, any words? Miss Clinton, you there? Then she left. But yeah, hopefully, like what we've been talking about early on, like hopefully that can happen. If there's a chance, it can happen. If it doesn't, we'll see how it goes from here. You know, about like going international because I think
Take a step in that direction, bro.
yeah, one step at a time. But I think what would help the cause, not just the music. If we do like an MMA boxing event with a rap, I think that will help even grow the audience. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they
like I
get
say, man, I'm all for it.
yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna email you. All right, Coffee. Appreciate you. Salute to everybody. Appreciate everybody. Till next time. You know.
Already salute, brothers. Yeah, for sure, man. So salute. I'm gonna definitely tap in. I see you just send me that link too. I'm about to get on that now.
Yeah.
Salute to you, player.
Other than that, till next time, everybody. Peace out.
All right.